Oh dear.
What?
My back has been hurting me lately.
Oh, it's because of your freaking body pillow.
No, I don't think it's that. I think
It's that.
I don't think so. My body pillow saves my life.
No, it doesn't.
It saves my life.
It ruins mine.
I need it. I need the body pillow.
No.
Welcome to the Strive Nation podcast. My name is Cory Estreen. I'm joined with my constant co-host, Taylor Huff. This is episode 3 of January 2021. How are you doing, Taylor?
Doing good. Yeah, feeling good.
That's awesome. What do we have today?
Today, we are going to do our monthly scoop. So you get to learn all about the things that happened in January. So when you talk to other adults in the world,
right,
you can sound smart.
It is called the monthly scoop. It is when we talk about pop culture news, politics news, give a little bit of our feedback, and fill you guys in. But first, we have
Upvotes and downvotes.
upvotes and downvotes. What is your upvote?
My upvote was that I was off yesterday, and it was very nice and relaxing. I read a book. I had an old-fashioned. It was nice.
You had an old-fashioned with a D on the end?
Yeah. I'm trying to enunciate for y'all. Sorry. Old-fashioned.
Okay, so it was good?
Yeah, it was good. It's nice and relaxing.
Well, that's good. Sometimes we need those.
Yeah, I haven't done that in a while, so.
Yeah, I need a day off again.
You were off today.
Well, not really. I did have to go into work today.
That's true. So, yeah. What's your upvote?
My upvote is still about today, the corporate walk that I had at work. For those of you who don't work retail, basically we have corporate walks where members from the office, the big time office from corporate, they come in, they do a walk and tell you everything that you're doing wrong and tell you, hopefully, if they're good bosses, also tell you what you're doing right. I had that today for my job, and it went very swimmingly. I am a badass, officially.
Oh, okay.
So, yes, very happy about my walk, although it was my off day.
Yes.
That just shows how good of an employee that I am.
Wow.
Yes, indeed. Indeed.
What's your downvote then?
My downvote is a parking ticket.
Your first one.
My first one in Nashville. I was very upset. Although I used to get them in college far, far too often. Yeah, $50, man. $50!
You were in a tow zone.
But you get by with parking there all the time, so
It's because I'm pretty.
they don't know, man. They don't know.
Yeah, they do.
They do?
They just look at my really messy car and they're like, that's owned by a hot chick.
There's a hot chick.
Yeah.
Let's leave her car in the towing zone. It's like you could have as many car crashes and fire hazards as you want. It doesn't matter. She's allowed to park there.
Yes.
Yes.
I've only gotten one parking ticket here, too.
I didn't even know you had a parking ticket here.
I got one last fall when you abandoned me for 3 months.
Oh, when I abandoned you. I remember that. That was good times.
Yeah, I was alone finally.
Damn.
Mine was only $30, though.
Only $30?
Yeah.
Okay, so not nearly as bad. I don't know. It's a punch in the gut when it happens. But that is definitely my downvote. What is your downvote?
My downvote is that I can't say a specific word that everyone has been talking about the past couple of weeks. So whenever I speak about it, I just sound stupid.
What is it? What's the word?
I've been practicing just for this podcast.
You can do it. You can do it.
The word is inauguration. Oh, shit. That's wrong.
No, you said it right.
That was right?
Yeah, that was
Inauguration.
Yes, inauguration.
I've been saying inauguration.
She keeps putting this random N in there. I don't know why. And no matter how much I coach her, she doesn't understand.
It's like inauguration. Inauguration.
Yes, there you go. Perfect.
That's my downvote. I got nothing else.
Yeah, very, very quick upvotes and downvotes today. But that's okay because we have your scoop, the monthly scoop. Are you ready for it?
I'm ready.
All right.
Speaking of not being able to say this word, we need to kind of cover Joe Biden and Kamala and Joe Biden's inauguration.
Yeah, get that order right, yo.
Yeah.
Get that order right.
Kamala's going to be president in like 3 months.
Yep. First woman president by killing the... No, I'm just kidding.
She won't do it herself.
Nah, she'll
Come
hire
on.
someone.
That's
An assassination. Granted, he probably will end up killing himself because of old age and such, but, you know.
No. She'll just push him down a flight of stairs or something.
He'll be like, what? Where am I?
He already has a boot on his foot.
What? Oh, because he broke his foot.
Yeah, but did you see? At different times, the boot's on different feet.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
I did not know this.
There's several pictures that contradict which foot it's supposed to be on.
Oh, man.
It's really funny. But anyways.
So, the inauguration happened. It was a beautiful day. The sun was shining.
It was what's the word?
Momentous?
Momentous.
There you go.
Yes.
It
English.
was momentous indeed.
Not really, but...
I don't know, man. It was a brand new president after our horrible orange man was in.
Oh.
So now that he's gone, we can all celebrate. The world is fine.
It's back to normal.
It's back to normal.
We all ignore the news.
Well, right. COVID's done, so y'all can leave your homes this time.
Yeah.
If you didn't know, COVID's done, and
it's over. Go share champagne bottles in the middle of New York.
Yep.
You're clear. It won't get you.
Yeah.
Did you see Lady Gaga sing?
I saw her go up and prepare for the what do they call that? The Battle Royale. What is that?
The Hunger Games.
Yeah, for Hunger Games. She had she looked great. She sang, the national anthem, and she was wearing one of those Hunger Games pins.
Why?
I don't know. It literally looked like the Hunger Games, though. Like, she got up to the pedestal, and I was like, whoa, is she about to initiate, like, the new freaking, I don't know. The new order, the new world order? Yeah, it's happening, man.
You're not on TikTok, but where all the cool kids hang out.
Yeah.
There is a guy he found. So the couple of bars that start before Lady Gaga sings, it sounds exactly like the music before the dude starts talking in Hunger Games.
Oh no.
It's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, she sang. It's nice. Her getup's a little crazy.
Yeah.
I like the hair. The braid is very nice.
She always looks great. I thought she looked great. I mean,
it's very it just screamed Hunger Games.
It just screamed communism. I'm just kidding. We'll get there someday, everyone. Though, for those of you who want socialism, we're getting there, guys.
Oh my gosh. I did enjoy everyone else's fashion, though. I will admit. No one cares about this, but all of the women had very monochromatic winter looks, which I really enjoyed. Michelle Obama, she looked freaking fierce. They all looked really nice.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, I enjoyed looking at all the fashion.
I'm waiting for the day where it's like straight up Hunger Games where people are wearing like lions' heads and stuff, the real crazy stuff. And it's like you got all the weirdos, like Woody Harrelson up there,
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. That's that. I would be interested in that.
That did not happen. We just had matching masks to our outfits, though.
Yes. So yeah.
That was pretty.
So another interesting factoid is that Joe Biden, for his inauguration, almost 1 million more people tuned in for it than Trump's back in 2016. I thought this was interesting just because the news is basically spotlighting this like it's this huge win. I don't understand why they're continuing to push the divide here, why that even matters. For one, it's more people voted this year than ever, so it's obvious. But I don't understand what that has to do with anything, so I don't know why it's such a big deal.
The election's over.
Yeah.
Isn't this we're supposed to unite as Americans together?
Right, but they're like, we're still going to trash Trump after he's gone from the office. Still going to trash him for years to come.
Yeah.
I know they're still hoping that he won't run again in 2024 because that was the whole idea behind the new set of impeachment.
Mm-hmm. Which I don't think that's going to pass.
I don't think so either.
I don't think it's enough votes.
Oh, just let it go, guys. Let it go.
They can't. He's a villain. He makes too good of a villain for them.
Yeah, it's like this the ultimate resentment by the Democratic Party.
I did love how the news covered this inauguration, though. I said it right, guys.
Boom!
Because they were saying how it's a new leaf, a new change for our country. The sun was shining down upon the Capitol. How they're explaining it, I just thought it was so funny. I'm like, did you all talk about the inauguration like this 4 years ago? No, you're like, the world is ending, we'll never survive. Right? And I'm like, okay, because an old dude is standing up there, the sun and how it cast upon the Lincoln Memorial. No. I was just like, okay.
The newscasters are saying it was the best inauguration ever, right?
Yeah.
And that his speech was amazing. Let's be honest. The first half of it was probably like, what? Where am I? I'm giving a speech? What did you say?
Half of it was probably plagiarized.
Yeah, well, actually, it's like Kamala's I Have a Dream speech.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Based 95% of it plagiarized from MLK.
he took notes from Kamala.
Right.
He ripped off someone.
Right. They're good speeches for a reason, man. Use them.
That's not unethical at all.
No, it's okay. He means well. He's just
Old.
a zombie.
Basically.
He's just decaying very well.
Oh, that's sad. I wish him the best. I do.
Yeah, just
I want him to do good things.
Yeah, we'll just
I don't wish ill on him. I'm not going to say hashtag not my president.
No, because he is our president.
He is the president.
He is our president, even if he's a zombie and doesn't know where he is half the time. He's still our president. And even if government officials lock him in the Oval Office because he does actually turn into a zombie, and they have to keep him in there, not a basement like all of COVID, but in the office itself, we still, he is our president.
This is a really random side note. What's that Will Smith movie when he's like by himself and it's like apocalyptic and stuff?
Bro, what is that movie? That movie is I Am Legend.
I Am Legend happens in 2021 and everyone turns into the zombies because of a failed vaccine.
There you go. There's a movie.
It's happening.
Yep. Let's I could definitely see them make a spoof movie of it, much like Shaun of the Dead. I think we're in for that.
Oh, someone should do it.
Yeah, you haven't seen that, but we have to get you to watch it because it's kind of funny.
I don't like scary movie.
It's a spoof. It's funny.
Oh, it's funny. Then I'll watch it.
It's dumb, but it's real funny.
Oh, okay. I'll watch it. See that I want to say Gretchen Wiener. It's not Gretchen Wiener from Mean Girls, even though she acts like it. Gretchen Whitmer. Same shit. She attended the inauguration.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
Well, she left her home of lockdowns. She can get out. No one else can because they'll be thrown in jail. But she can get out.
Right. You can't be in any crowds.
Yeah. No.
She goes and participates in a huge crowd.
Yeah. That still blows my mind. How Michigan went blue.
Yeah.
Because people do not like her at all. You think it'd be more conservative? I guess not.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
You have Detroit. You have Saginaw.
Yeah, but people being locked in like that and being forced to, you think, I don't know. It's a weird one. But yes, Gretchen Whitmer attended, so that was very nice.
Yeah.
You want to talk about, there was some crazy stuff going on with the National Guard during this event.
Yeah, so all the National Guard got called in because apparently all the Republicans were going to riot and tear apart every capital in the U.S., which didn't happen. We're all still standing here.
Yeah.
We can look outside. There's no fires.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they called in the National Guard. First of all, there's a very funny picture that my dad noticed. There's a picture of the National Guardsmen in D.C. and they're National Guardsmen because you can tell because his scope is upside down on his gun.
Oh, dear.
He's walking around. The picture is bad. My stepmom
my.
picked it out. My dad's like, what's wrong with this picture? And Shell's like, that is not where that scope goes. So I thought that was funny. Those were really random. But yeah, National Guard called in. Apparently needed to defend the democracy. The National Guard had to get vetted because apparently a lot of them could have voted Republican and they might not actually do their job. Did you hear about that?
Did not. I heard other news about the National Guard that came in.
Yeah, there was, I forget which senator it was, saying that all the National Guard needed to be vetted before they came to the Capitol because only 20% of white males voted for Biden. So there's a strong possibility that they all voted Republican and would not do their jobs and would do harm instead.
Oh, man, that's crazy. Hey, newsflash. Guys, you realize that they're patriots, right?
And it's their job to protect and serve this country.
Does all that sink in for you there? They're going to protect your president no matter what, guys, okay? They're not like your crazy leftists, all right?
Crazy.
That's
their job.
Yeah.
So you don't trust them to do their job.
Right.
Because their political affiliation.
Ugh, I can't handle the stupidity sometimes. It just overwhelms me.
Yeah, and then on top of that, so they were staying in the Capitol building. Obviously, during all this, you don't put them up in hotels or anything.
Right.
They stay in the Capitol buildings. They sleep on the floor. They do what they need to do. They then got pushed out to parking lots to sleep in D.C. in January.
How do you feel about that?
You don't treat people like that. Especially people defending your country. No, that's wrong. They
Oh.
had 2 bathrooms for 5,000 people.
Right. So, interesting thing. So, I had heard some people not having an issue with this.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, like the conservative twins had no issue with this because they are military veterans or whatever. The circumstances they had to go with when in the military, they said that it was justified because military men have to go through all sorts of horrible conditioning or whatever, and it keeps
Yeah.
them strong and prepared for whatever might happen.
I do get that. Like, I understand where they're coming from, but they were kicked out of the Capitol, and that's why they were sleeping in a freaking parking lot. I don't know. It doesn't sit right with me. It wasn't someone being like, they're guardsmen. They don't get much, like, active duty time. Like, let's have them sleep in a parking lot so they learn. It was, ew, we don't want them sleeping in here, even though they're protecting us.
Yeah, who did that?
Well, no one's going to say, but
Who was it?
freaking Joe Biden?
Yes, it was. Yes, it was indeed.
That's what annoys me. If that was coming from military, being like, no, like, we don't need to be in here. We'll sleep outside. I'd be like, no issue with that.
Right.
But it's Biden being like, ew.
All I know is that we have to treat our soldiers, patriots, and veterans better than everyone else because they're heroes.
Yeah.
That is what I know.
Yeah, I don't know. I was not a fan of it.
The best thing, quite possibly, that came out of the inauguration is the Bernie memes that you've been seeing plastered across the internet.
They're fantastic.
This is why I love the internet, guys. This is why I love the internet. I'm not a huge fan of Bernie, but I'm not gonna lie, they're the funniest things I've ever seen in my life.
I love that.
I mean, you had Bernie sitting on all kinds of TV shows, man, traditional memes. He was photobombing everything, and I loved it.
What was your favorite one that you saw?
My favorite one that I saw is
That's appropriate.
oh no, this one was totally inappropriate.
I know.
It was
what
the
you're
porn
saying.
one. The porn one where Bernie was crossing his arms like that over 2 girls' heads. They're giving him a BJ. That was my favorite. 100% my favorite.
That was really crude. Okay.
It's okay. They're used to it from me. They know.
As soon as I asked, I was like, oh, no, that was a bad idea.
Come on. That was so funny. I was showing that one at work, and I had everyone.
At work?
Oh, yeah. Everyone was dying. They thought it was the funniest
No.
thing ever. It was great. I mean, the photo editing job on that.
Okay, it was very funny.
It was hilarious.
My favorite one is him sitting on the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air chair.
Oh, yeah. That
I
was a
don't
good
know
one.
why. I just thought it was fantastic.
Yeah.
Or the one where they photoshopped him into the office.
Yeah, or the Game of Thrones one. To be honest, they were all good.
They're all fantastic.
Oh, you know what my second favorite one was?
What?
The one where VP Pence,
Yeah.
the fly in his hair, but it wasn't a fly.
Oh!
It was Bernie. Yeah,
Yes!
that was such a good one.
That was great.
They zoom in. It's Bernie sitting in a chair. Oh my, I can't. That was pretty much the second best
That
one.
was funny.
Yeah, I loved it.
We'll
I
have to
loved it.
post them on our Facebook page.
They're so funny.
We.
I wanted to make one for you guys, like our own one, but we're gonna have to look into that because
We can do it.
yeah, we just gotta come up with something creative.
Yeah.
But stay
Cory
tuned for that.
will be on his knees.
Okay.
And we'll Photoshop him in with his
Let's-
favorite meme.
No, let's
Yep.
not. No.
Yeah, it's happening.
Oh God, that turned wrong very quickly.
Nope. You like the crude ones? We put you
Okay,
in it.
moving on. I don't want to talk about this anymore.
Next, we have all of Biden's executive orders that he signed. How many do you think that he signed in his first 6 days?
What is it, like 6, 7? I don't know.
37.
37 executive actions.
Yeah.
It's not true. That's impossible.
Okay, so what does the average president usually do in their first 6 days of office?
3 or less.
3 or less, and he has 37?
Yeah.
Guys, come on, man.
Insane.
Insane. What are a couple of them so people can know what they have going on?
They're all pretty controversial too, or he at least has a lot of controversial ones in there. One of them was stopping the Keystone pipeline immediately, which obviously affects a bunch of people's jobs, livelihoods. There's a bunch of money going into that.
Yeah.
It's a big issue.
Yeah, I can tell you one thing. Canada's pissed.
Oh, Canada's really mad about it.
Yeah.
It was a good thing for everyone. Also, guess how they now have to transport all that oil?
I don't know, battery-powered cars in which the batteries are going to run out so they can throw them in a giant landfill. I don't know what.
Trains,
Oh.
trucks. You know, all of these
Wow.
things that emit CO2 emission.
Crazy.
Guess what doesn't emit CO2? Yeah, freaking pipeline. Wow.
It's supposed to be not, like, here's another thing that people lose their shit on. They go, oh, pipeline, you're disturbing the environment. Actually, not really. As soon as you put it up, it does not take up a lot of space, and the wildlife grows around it very quickly. It doesn't require a lot of maintenance. It doesn't emit any CO2. There's no damage to the forest, nothing like that.
It creates a ton of jobs. The U.S. government was also paying all of the Native American tribes money to put the pipelines on their land. So they were getting paid, which, you know, that money funds their communities.
Right.
I don't really see downsides.
Yeah, great way to transport the commodities.
Not
Yeah.
anymore.
I don't know. I don't know what the point was. It's basically all these tree huggers, which, I mean, I'm a tree hugger, but guys, I mean, you know, logic's logic. bro.
Common sense.
Right. Yeah, it is what it is.
The next executive action that he signed was for the military to now fund reassignment surgery. Do you know what that is?
Yes.
Yeah. So what it is for people who don't know is you are able to be transgender in the military. That is your right. You're allowed to do so. But the military will not pay for that because it's not a necessary surgery. Like, they
Right.
don't deem it as medically necessary. You know, they deem it more like cosmetic. People who go through reassignment surgery who are transgender, when you are transgender and then you are put out as an active duty person in these different countries in the middle of nowhere, you don't have access to your medication. You know, everyone else in the military, you go a couple days, couple weeks, maybe a month without your medication because you're stuck somewhere, you can't get back to base.
Right, like you're out in the field.
Yeah, like you're on the field. Like, you can tolerate it. Does it suck a little? Yeah. But you can live. When you are transgender and you're not getting that medication every single day, those hormones, all of those puberty blockers, like, that's going to majorly affect you, and you're not going to be capable to do your job.
This is not a position in which you want to be unstable mentally at all. Okay?
Yeah, or incapable.
Yeah, incapable. I mean, the lives of other people are in your hands as well as your own. This is not something that you take lightly, right?
Yeah, people can't rely on you because
Right.
you didn't get your medication.
Right.
You're not able-bodied anymore.
Correct.
So that's what I think I take away from it. I don't care if you're transgender. I could care less. Like, that doesn't bother me. It doesn't affect me at all. But when you're unable to effectively do your job, that's when you're going to have some issues.
Right, I agree completely.
The last one we're going to talk about, I think, is the funniest in my opinion. So Joe Biden signed an executive order that said it's federally mandated that you must wear masks on all federal property. Guess what he did right after signing this?
Not wear a mask.
On federal property. Yes.
Okay, so what qualifies as federal property? Anything like a post office, all that?
I think that's federal property. Yeah. Like monuments, like courthouses, federal buildings.
So what are they going to do, jail you? Are they going to put you in the gulag?
Well, if you're Joe Biden, apparently you just do whatever the hell you want, but...
Well, yeah, because he's president, don't you know?
Oh.
Here's the thing with Democrats. They like to impose all these restrictions and mandates, you know, and then behind the scenes, they don't do any of it. They want you to be a sheep like you are.
Until they get caught at the French Laundry.
Until they get caught at a dinner party not wearing a mask with hundreds of people.
Looking at you, Gavin Newsom.
Looking at you, Gavin Newsom.
Oh, it was outdoors. Really? There's a chandelier above your head.
Right. Speaking of Gavin Newsom, man of the hour, you guy, sir, are stupid.
You're not wrong.
So, he is deciding to end lockdowns and mandates in California for what reason again?
Because Joe Biden's president.
No, okay. Oh, right. Joe Biden's president and COVID's done. Right. My bad.
Yeah, they won.
They won. It's over. The COVID.
It was all political scheme.
Right.
To get what they wanted.
Right. And then now it's over. So you can go outside and catch COVID and you'll be fine.
Yeah. Now there's no longer a mask mandate. And you can go to restaurants and gyms outdoor.
Right. Hey, did you know that California is actually the worst state in the United States for COVID right now?
But why? They've been locked down this entire time.
I know. And you know what else is really cool? So apparently 50% higher ICU capacities when lifting the order that he just did versus when he put it in. 50% higher ICU capacities.
But Democrats follow science.
They do follow science,
Cory,
indeed.
don't you know?
Oh, geez.
Science.
I can't, guys. This is too much for my brain. It's too much.
We get a little sassy. It's okay, because he's possibly getting recalled.
Yeah? Is
Yes. They have 1.3 million signatures, and they currently need 1.5 for it to actually happen. So they're
he? Wait, they just need to get 1.5 and he's getting recalled.
Yeah.
Oh.
And they already have 1.3.
Oh, wow.
The thing is, California made it... Look at the government. They made it really difficult. So in order to recall a governor in California, you must do it in person at a designated spot. How do you do that during a lockdown?
Oh my.
Isn't that weird how that works? So people are breaking the law to go recall their governor.
Well, what you got to do, the power of the people. That's why the Constitution's in place, guys. For when your government overreaches, you can be there to put them down.
You sound so like...
Hey, I'm happy about this.
I know, me too.
America's great, but sometimes governments, they just step over the line just a little bit, and then you have to put them down like a pet that's suffering. Okay, that was dark.
That was depressing.
That was so dark.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, that was so dark.
You couldn't think of anything else.
No, but I mean...
wounded animal.
Well, actually,
No.
yeah, that's really dark.
You had to go with beloved pet.
Oh, man.
You
You
might
don't want
be
your pet to
crazy.
suffer. It's like, pets, you love your pets, but you don't want to see them suffer,
We don't love Gavin Newsom.
But we love America. We love the government. We love our government compared to other governments, right? Governments? I can't speak either. You're rubbing off on me.
Okay.
No, we don't love Gavin Newsom, and we
No.
don't love Gretchen Whitmer.
No.
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 And we don't love Cuomo either. We can throw them all.
Cuomo. Oh, he's talking about lifting the lockdowns because businesses need to open. They can't survive underneath these harsh conditions. I think he tweeted that after Joe Biden was elected.
He's right, but he probably should have done this 6 months ago.
I know. It's so weird.
Yeah,
it just shows it was all for political.
Look, guys, okay? You're going to hate me, but it turns out that Americans aren't good at following mandates and guidelines. We have this thing where we're free here, and people, they like to exercise that freedom even when it's pushed against them. Mm-hmm. So, sorry, man. It's not going to be like other countries like Korea where they can get welded into their housing quarters, welded shut, and stay there for months. We're not going to be able to do that here.
Was that North Korea or was that China?
South Korea's fine. Okay, maybe it's China and North Korea. I don't know.
It's those two. It's the two bad guys.
The two bad ones. Okay.
Yes.
All right. I'm not racist. It's fine. In other news, conservative canceling is on the minds of many of your mainstream media now. CNN's talking about it. They're openly talking about canceling conservatives, period. In addition to the Parler stuff and the Donald Trump not letting him go on any of their stuff at all because of the inciting violence that he supposedly is doing.
Yeah.
They're just canceling conservatives now, period. It's like Nicole Arbor had a really hilarious video on her YouTube channel the other day. She has 450,000 subscribers, put a video out for 6 hours that had like 200 views. What is that, guys? What is that?
Yeah, that's not real.
I don't like it. And she's funny. So.
She's super funny. Dave Rubin also talked about how his page was getting throttled.
Yeah, they all are. It's like, okay, so you're not, I mean, like the definitions of these things, like inciting violence is different. I noticed that leftists have no idea what racism is. Like, they can't define it. They define racism as straight up just talking about race, period. Like, it's racist if I ask someone if they're Asian, that's racist. I don't understand how that's racist, but it's apparently racist.
It's not.
How is it racist?
It's just like if I were to ask you, like, oh, like, where's your family from?
Right. How is that bad?
It's not.
Yeah, I don't
We're
get
all
it.
just sensitive snowflakes.
We are, and that's why comedy's dying.
That's true. What's comedy going to do for the next 4 years?
Well,
Nothing.
They're gonna make jokes about Trump. That's the only thing you're good at.
Trump should just stay at Mar-a-Lago, whatever his resort is in Florida. He should just stay there and golf and relax.
Right.
And not do anything with politics because then they can't say anything about
Well,
him.
and here's the thing, guys. He needs to rest up because in 4 years he's coming for us. I'm just kidding.
No.
Trump 2024.
If Trump runs, Democrats will win again.
No, if Trump runs, everyone's gonna die of a heart attack.
Yeah, actually, that's more accurate.
Like, no, we thought we were done with this man. He's so orange.
Sorry.
He's so orange, and his toupee hair is flying in the breeze like ever before.
It's like an American flag.
His hair is blowing like an American flag. There we go. How patriotic. All right. Guess what, guys? We have some pop culture news to get away from the politics a little bit.
Keep it light.
Keep it light.
fun.
Some funny stuff. Most of it's funny because celebs are crazy these days.
They're all crazy.
They're all nuts. They're funny because of how stupid they are, but that's the only reason I listen in is because they're stupid. So yeah.
I'm excited for when you eventually become a celebrity and someone plays that soundbite about you.
Well, I sound stupid, so it's not really hard.
First, I want to talk about the Bigfoot bill. So, a representative of Oklahoma has decided that they need to pass a bill to have a regulated Bigfoot hunting season.
Wow.
I know.
Bro, that's exactly what we need in COVID is a Bigfoot hunting season. Why didn't I think of this?
You know what's funny? You have to pay for tags and everything.
What?
Yeah, you're going to pay for tags in case you shoot a Bigfoot.
Bro, I think this what is he, representative? I think he might have a couple screws missing.
I think it's funny.
The elevator doesn't go to the top.
I like it. Probably a wasted public tax. No, actually, no. They're going to sell these tags and make more money for their government, for the DNR. So it might not be a bad idea.
I don't know. It's too much stupid for me. I can't.
I'm sure my stepdad's really excited for it.
Probably. Look, guys, if you want to go hunt Bigfoot, you do it on your own time, okay? You don't need tags. I mean, granted, you'll be walking in the woods with a gun probably at night for no reason and then telling people you're looking for Bigfoot. That might not bode well for you, but to each his own.
Well, Oklahoma's also home to the Bigfoot Festival or something like that.
Oh, they do have that Bigfoot festival.
Yeah, so this kind of goes in pair, with it, you know?
Oh, so then I got you. So they're giving tags out so people have reasons to
you
go
have to
outside their home.
Pay for a tag.
Well, you got to pay for a tag. But what I'm saying is they're going out in the woods and giving people reasons to accidentally shoot each other.
No.
Hey, they don't. I think I found him. He's so big, and then you can shoot, and it's actually some guy in Oklahoma that's just 6'8", and he's like from the hills have eyes.
I think you just don't hunt enough.
I don't hunt at all. I'm gonna be honest with that, guys. I don't hunt at all.
I know. Yeah.
My attention span's way too low for that.
Yeah.
And I don't want to kill an innocent deer either. What my cousin Vinny, a doe-eyed little deer. Putting its lips down to the water, taking a drink, then BAM! Your head blows off.
Yes, I know Mike has been.
Yeah, such a good movie.
I want to talk about Bachelor.
Oh God, I'm sorry, Pops. I'm sorry. You got to listen in on this one.
It's really quick. Claire, who was the Bachelorette and then got engaged to a guy after only 2 weeks of knowing him, and told all the guys that she was leaving. Her and her beau broke up.
Oh, Claire Crawley and Dale. What's his last name?
We don't know.
Oh, Dale, we don't know.
It's just Dale.
Okay. They broke up.
Yes. Do you know what's even worse?
What?
He cheated on her.
Ah! Yeah, you know what's really funny?
What?
Is how every season she comes on The Bachelor, Bachelorette, Bachelor in Paradise, she's always like, I would never have a man like you be father to my children. And then he cheats on her.
Well, they didn't have children yet, hopefully.
Yeah, I know. Well, I don't like Claire. Y'all know this. We talked about this in episode, 1 of last season. I think I talked about this. I don't like Claire at all, guys. Don't like her, so...
I just think that's what happens when you get engaged to, a 25-year-old after only 2 weeks.
Yeah. 2 weeks. I love him. No, you don't. Shut up. Move on.
You have no idea who he is.
Yeah.
Does anyone watch Bridgerton? You have not watched Bridgerton.
I don't know what language you're speaking.
What? Bridgerton is I almost said a movie, a TV show on Netflix. It's like Gossip Girl, but in old England in the 1700s. It is fantastic. I liked it.
Okay.
It's really cheesy. There's a lot of like sexual scenes in there.
Okay, and why are we talking about this?
Because on TikTok, which again, Corey is not subscribed to.
Yeah, I'm
or
way too
watches.
cool for that shit.
There is a TikTok creator. Her name is Abigail. She's actually a singer-songwriter. She's insanely talented. She blew up over TikTok during quarantine. She took it upon herself, because she loved Bridgerton so much, to create and write all these different songs as if Bridgerton was a musical. And it's really cool. She got featured in like BBC, did an article on her. She's also going to make a concept album from it because it was so popular and everyone was obsessed with it.
Well, there you go.
Yeah,
There
I'm
you go.
obsessed with Bridgerton.
Look into it, guys.
Yes, and Lady Whistletown said that there will be a season 2.
Very cool.
Yes.
Very cool.
I'm pumped.
Next, we have some sad news.
Yeah.
Talk show host Larry King passes away at 87. Upsetting.
It is upsetting.
But there it is, guys. Another one for the books.
We kept Betty White this year.
At least 1 point in the win category. You know, there's not many for 2020, you know, but yeah, we're in 2021.
Turned 99.
Yeah, seriously?
Yeah, 99.
Dude, she's getting up there, man.
I know.
She's going to live till 200 though. I'm pretty solid on that.
Yeah,
That I'd put money on that.
I love her.
Yep.
She'll never die.
Yeah, Golden Girls,
She
man.
can never die.
Golden Girls.
Did you hear about the 2021 Olympics?
Nope.
So, it was supposed to be held in Japan last year, right? But then COVID, all that stuff happened. Now, Japan's not sure if they're going to host it again this summer. Florida volunteered to host it.
Yeah, because that makes sense.
I love it. I love it. Everyone's like, we're scared of COVID. And Florida's like, we'll do it. Let's add alligator wrestling.
Yeah, for some reason, I just see all the partiers, you know, down there on the beaches going, yeah, Olympics, you know, not giving a fuck about anything.
It'd be like spring break
Yeah,
plus Olympics.
plus Olympics, yeah. It'd be like 50% of all of the sports that they do will involve drinking.
Oh my gosh, they turn it into a beer Olympics?
Yeah, it's a beer Olympics in Florida.
Oh my gosh.
I'm down.
That'd be awesome.
I'm down. Because we don't have alcohol problems in this country as it is.
No.
Yeah.
I didn't drink before recording this podcast.
No.
No, not at all.
No. And next we have Olivia Rodrigo's driver's license hit #1 in a week. If you haven't listened to that song, listen to it. It's very good. It's very cool. She is only 17 years old.
And it was from TikTok.
And it was from TikTok.
See, TikTok just giving us all of the greatest things in life. I love my Chinese spies.
Well, the only thing I know is Dinosaur Dad or whatever. So
Yeah, that's true.
yeah, that's all I got for you guys on the TikTok front.
And guess who announced they're pregnant today? Halsey.
Halsey announced her pregnancy.
Yeah, it was super cute.
Very cool. But
She-
you know what that means?
What?
That means that she won't be in Nashville to sing to
I
us.
know.
To serenade us with
In
her
July.
voice. In July.
I was
yeah.
going to look at getting us tickets.
Well, we both really love Halsey.
Obsessed with Halsey.
Halsey has some great music.
She's amazing. Yeah.
But that is it for January's monthly scoop. The second Wednesday episode of every month will be your monthly scoop, where we dive into some politics, some pop culture, the news, some current events. We got you covered, but that is all for today.
Yes. Next episode is going to be February 17th. And we are going to do a special edition Valentine's Day episode.
Yeah, it's going to be hilarious because we have some great stories of Valentine's.
We're really terrible at it, guys.
Yeah, I'm really bad. Like, actually really bad. I make her cry every Valentine's. It's at this point it's a ritual.
It's a tradition.
It's a tradition. So yeah, we're gonna expect to see your guys' Valentine stories as well. So post them on our Facebook, okay? Another thing, guys, I really enjoyed when you comment and interact with our social medias. It really drives some good response, especially on Instagram. We've posted a lot over there, so make sure you check that out.
Also, check out our affiliate link for Instacart. It's great. You can order your groceries for delivery through their app. They're really nice. They will text you if they're out of your product and offer suggestions. They will also not give you shitty produce, which other people do. I'm not going to say names. Thanks so much for listening. Follow us on all socials at StriveNationPod. And don't forget to like and subscribe.
Feel free to show your support and check out our Patreon. And remember, when the world is upside down, Strive Nation's right side up. Have a good one, guys.
Bye.